Actually, because of office and audit issues, I'm
Hmm.
not able to study anything.
Okay.
I haven't yet started at all,
Hmm.
and it's like I just need to start from the scratch.
Okay.
And I haven't followed anything since first May. This
Okay.
is what the case is, and now I just want to get over with May and June both.
All right. Okay. So, how many hours would you be able to spend from now onwards?
Actually, my office timings are 10 to 8 minimum,
Okay. Hmm.
and rest of the time I'm free.
So that would be your morning 10 to evening 8 is blocked.
Yes,
And what are your sleep timing in general? Like, how does your body clock work?
6 hours is okay for me.
6 hours is fine, right?
Yes.
When can you actually get leave from your office? What is the time?
Uh, 1st of July maybe.
Mm-hmm. 1st of July.
1st or 10th of July.
Okay, okay. So you'll have at least say 25 days, right?
Yeah, provided we are having exams in August.
Hmm. Now tell me, how do you want it to make it work? Let's say, what are your comfortable timings? Actually, I lost your voice. Yeah.
Sorry.
I lost your voice in between. Go ahead.
It's not like comfortable timings. Anytime I can study at any time.
Okay. Hmm.
It may be morning or evening or whenever. It's just like I just need to put some efforts. I just need to sit and study. Once I done with it, then there is problem. I can sit for hours.
Okay. So you're trying to build your momentum, right? Which has not yet.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
And what is the current status of individual subjects? Where do you think you stand in each of your subjects?
It's just like I have read it once after results,
Hmm.
and then I haven't touched any book.
Okay. So now,
Like this.
quickly take me through each of the subjects. Like, where do you stand?
Mm, Accounts I can manage
Hmm.
very well,
Okay.
but theory subjects are like I need some time to read and understand and get it done through my mind and learn
Hmm.
technical language, words, everything.
So, which subject do you think is the most difficult for you right now?
I don't find any subject difficult, but it is like uh, I haven't yet did it. I
No, see,
mean,
out of the subjects you have, just make it in the priority. Which is the easiest subject for you? Which is the difficult subject?
yeah, accounts I can manage in any situation.
Hmm.
I mean, I solve it daily, and any question comes if I can solve it. No
Cool.
problem about that.
Hmm.
Audit sometimes I find difficult to write because sometimes I write thoroughly and wholly.
Hmm.
I don't write, I guess, point to point,
Hmm.
and I write whatever I know.
Okay.
It's like, but though meaning are same as per books and as per my writing, points are points may distinguish.
Okay. So you're
And
comfortable with auditing.
uh, SM I find little bit difficult.
SM you find it difficult, right?
Yes,
And what was your
and IT takes no time to learn, but then when I go to the exams and I try to write answers, I don't remember and I mug up with all answers like key components of different systems, EIS and all of that.
See, fundamentally, we need to adopt 3 different strategies for all the 3 subjects, because one, accounts being completely practical, audit is semi-practical because it has some element of application. It's not completely dry theory. And then you have ITSM anyways, where at your level, you may not get that much connected to ITSM because strategic management is something which you're not implemented yet. Audit,
Yes.
to an extent, yes, in your articleship. So what we have to do is, even yesterday for Kasturi, I suggested something similar, because you need to identify priority A topics, whatever we have in the 3 subjects. When I say A priority topics, it gives you the maximum value addition per hour of study. I'm repeating it, maximum value addition per hour of study. Let us say if you're picking up any accounting standard as compared to partnership. Partnership में तो आपको मिलता है कि 16 marks मिलते हैं. That is fine. The point is, if you spend those same 10 hours, if you can manage 20 marks from something else, I would rather say, let's pick this up. But we need to bring in a weighted average. When I say partnership has almost 95 to 99% chance of appearing, it's almost there. It's just there.
Yes.
So should we bet on something which may or may not happen, or should be something bet on something which is static? I would say we should mix it. So there should be one question, which I mean 16 marks. So there should be 16 mark question, which should be absolutely there, and we should prepare, whether it could be partnership or some other chapter, whatever which is comfortable for you. Yes. So this way we will be able to identify 40 marks in each subject. So 40 marks plus 40 marks plus 40 marks. So this 120 marks, this stream of 120 marks, we will be preparing in the first slot. The first slot for you is obviously 5 to 8 a.m. because you have to go to office at 10 a.m. And let's understand this office thing. I'm sure you're worried about it, but the point is you cannot skip it, right? But see, if you had a choice, I'm sure you would have taken a leave by now, even before they call. But आपके साथ नहीं हो रहा है, and I respect that. There are some practical constraints. It's not that your boss is not your friend to negotiate. So obviously you have some issues. So let's understand that we have only 4 to 5 hours a day. मान लो कि आपके पास खाली 5 घंटे हैं. So इनमें से 50% of the time, we are investing into rock solid A category topics. So when you're spending 2.5 hours per day for the next 45 days, which is close to 100 hours. Out of this 100 hours, we should be able to cover minimum syllabus of 120 to 150 marks. This is about the syllabus coverage. Apart from this, this is the denominator. So we are covering 120 to 150 marks, out of which we have to score at least 60 to 70 marks. अगर ये हो गया तो आपको तो हर एक सब्जेक्ट में इंडिविजुअली विल बी स्कोरिंग एनीवेयर बिटवीन 25 टू 30 मार्क्स सीधा. 25 मार्क्स मिलने से भी, मान लो कि 20 मार्क्स मिलने से भी आधा पेपर खत्म हो जाएगा. एंड दिस 25 मार्क्स you should be attempting in the very first hour. पहले पेपर देने के बाद you should not sit and wait for solving a question alphabetical order में. It would not make any sense. तो आपको एक क्वेश्चन आया था, go ahead. So the first 15 minutes you needs to be used to this. A category prioritize करो. I know this, done. I don't know this. 10 मार्क तक आपको पता नहीं चलने से भी कोई बात नहीं, because you need to get adjusted to that bounces. It is always there.
Yes.
So this way, and this is not very random, Prachi, because if you look at past 3 years, आपको trend करता है. शायद last 3 papers देखा तो you might not be very clear, but go back 5 years, go back 10 years, go back 7 years, at least 10 attempt देख लिया तो 2015 से पकड़ के आपको पूरा ले लिया तो we can establish certain trends, and we can even correlate this with subject specific faculties. जो भी faculties है हर एक individual subject के लिए, they would have given something, even if it is not 100% right, we look at 80%. So सब लोग पार्टनरशिप बोल रहे तो वो तो आने वाला ही है. It's definitely going to be there. So let's not miss that topic. उसको तो पूरा let's each and every question in the practice manual. And let's understand one more thing. What will generally happen is, आप एक problem solve कर रहे तो there is 60 to 70% which you know. And students have a tendency to practice the same thing which they already know because they're comfortable. So I would say what you know, you already know it. There's nothing new about it. Always try to do and practice what you don't know. So आपको पता चलता है कि आपको a particular adjustment ठीक से नहीं कर सकते. So that way you need to pick it up. IT में आपका you're not sure about MCQs. So पहले O कर दो. So we need to make sure that we pick up something important and we pick up something which is relatively difficult, which are not done before. So पहले पूरा हो गया था जून में. जुलाई में क्या होता है ना, आप जो भी the mental equilibrium which you are having right now, no matter what I say, it's highly fluctuating. Your heartbeat would increase significantly because we cannot eliminate it completely. We are not yogis to maintain that equilibrium. So now is the best time to complete the difficult part. So you need to fill in the rocks in the jar first and then the rest of it. So June, let's forget whatever has happened. जो भी आप try किया, कोशिश किया, ठीक है. So June is the most important component. So from June 1st to July 15th. June 1st to July 15th is where we are trying to work on the tracker part. So morning 6 to 8, even if it works 5 to 8 a.m. Integrated. The first 15 days, let's work on accounts. So accounts का 12 to 15 days में आपका आधा accounts हो जाएगा, कम से कम 45 to 50 marks हो जाएगा. बस. Next week we move on to audit. Again 40 to 50 marks, खत्म. Last ITSM, खत्म. The reason why we are doing this is because when you hit July 15th, once again you have to reverse the process. क्योंकि how it works is accounts के पहले, let's say accounting exam आप 28th को लिख रहे हैं, और July 2nd को लिख रहे हैं. What will happen is the last 4 days should be invested into accounting. So you should come back in the reverse order. So 4 days here, 3 days here, 3 days. So अगर A करना है तो पहले उल्टा करना है. So accounts here, accounts here. So that way it will make more sense, and also fundamentally it's far more scoring in terms of what is happening in your context. And the other way around, मान लो कि आप office को बाहर जा रहे हैं. So it's very easy for us to plug on our earphones if you have wireless that works like magic, especially when you're traveling. आप audit का कुछ concept सुना सकते हैं, मतलब you can go through them. And then when you're talking about SM का, SM में we are working on some podcasting, because if we cannot watch a video, we're trying to create some podcast so that आपको story समझते हैं, क्या है इस chapter है, what is it about. You'll understand the context, and then you can build content on that. 90% of students don't understand the context of the SM. So it's pure angrezi. The point is you don't understand the context. That's the reason why you always find it a lot more difficult than what it is. So once you address that aspect, definitely things will be a lot better. So this way we'll be working on it. And the main reason why I have asked you to talk to me today is you need to set your mindset right. You need to absolutely set your mindset right. When I say mindset right, we need to accept that we don't have 10 hours a day. ठीक है, कुछ नहीं कर सकते. What cannot be solved need not be solved. I'm saying it once again. So it cannot be solved. क्या कर सकते हैं? So let's accept that we have only 5 hours. So 5 घंटे में पहले A grade topic चलते हैं, दूसरा B grade, and we should be ready to leave out some C grade topics, because if you want to complete 100%, 10% में नहीं होगा. मान लो आप 60 to 70%, if you are sorted and if you plan it that way, there's a good chance that we can complete X amount of portion. Clear? And one more thing. See, earlier when you pose any query in WhatsApp, it's not just for anybody. I used to reply back in minutes. क्योंकि I was concerned that आपका downtime चला जाएगा. अगर आप mention कर रहे हैं कि मेरा office, because of my office work, I'm actually feeling a lot tensed. I'm not able to proceed forward. I'm just stuck. If you're talking about this statement, you cannot proceed forward until you receive some external help. But at the same time, you should not completely dance with your mood swings, because at any point of time, it won't be just perfect for you to study. So we should kind of ignore it. So that's what I'm trying to teach you. Slightly become more resilient. Don't link your emotion. मतलब, you don't have to feel like studying on a given day. It's not romantic. ठीक है. पढ़ना है तो पढ़ना है. सुबह उठो 5 बजे. That's it. You won't feel like waking up. You wanna think about tomorrow, and tomorrow never dies. The tomorrow is always there. But what I'm saying is, let's make it streamlined, very streamlined, like a bullet shot. That's it. No discussion, no argument. There is no decision making involved. Wake up, study, revise, go to office, come back, study, revise, sleep. Simple, straightforward, boring lifestyle, if you want to call it so. Let's live a boring lifestyle for the next 1.5 months, 2 months. Because अभी तक जो भी किया था वो interesting से किया, अच्छा सा किया तो we got this result. So we want to change the result, change the effort, change the process, change the outcome. So next time when you want to come back to me with something specific. अगर आपको SM में there is a particular topic which you're not able to remember, वो एक असली problem है. Until this, I don't feel like studying, or I'm not having confidence. These are not real problems. Let's solve the real problems which are there in the book. Okay. I hope this is a good beginning. Now you can go back and start building your tracker according to your timings. So आपका जो भी है, edit the tracker. Probably I can quickly show that. You're able to see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So all right. So we're looking at Gaurav's PET. See, we have already changed it. So iska to अच्छा लग रहा था. That day when I made an early morning video and then when he tried it, so उसको अच्छा लग रहा था. See, 5 to 8. This is his first slot.
Okay.
Gaurav is also working. So Gaurav is also working.
Yes.
And if you look at it, dekh lo, how specifically he has made it. So 9 to 12 on Fridays, 10 to 6 except Fridays, slot 2. So this is the beauty of this particular mentorship program. Baki sab pe kya rehta hai? They'll just give you a blanket timetable which you cannot implement. Kyunki aap working hai, somebody is not working. How would you work on the same lines? Gaurav is busy on Friday. You are busy on Saturday. So whatever it is, it's absolutely fine. We are only focused about यहाँ पे जो भी topics है ना, यहाँ पे whatever topics are there, this has to get completed. So this part, this needs to get completed. This is number one. And second part is that अगर ITSM देख रहे हैं तो, so he is reasonably confident with each and every chapter. उसको तो पूरा 4 घंटा ही चाहिए. But so it could be different. So schedule hours for you, you might need 8 hours because this is the first chapter. So you can modify it accordingly. See, पहले मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ ना? I want you to get involved into this process. Unless you involve into this process, it would be very difficult for you to remember this. मतलब, it's simple. Anything which is handwritten works like magic. I'm super tech savvy, but फिर भी मैं अभी भी ये notes लिखते रहता हूँ. हमेशा जो भी है, आज जो भी करता हूँ. So morning I get up. So this is my list which I wanted to do today. So पहले the first thing which I do is like write a list. I have a separate app which will keep me reminding stuff. I have a team which will remind me about my schedules and appointments. सब कुछ है. But फिर भी उठने के पहले आप पूरा लिख लो. And then once the task is completed, done. And by the way, today हमको ISO certification मिल गया. Like we are the first in India to get ISO certification for mentorship, human intelligence master.
Okay.
So यहाँ पे इसको मैं निकाल दिया. मैं क्या कर रहा था? I wanted to get this done. So yesterday I wrote it. कल का schedule में डाल दिया. But आज एक खत्म हो गया. So round करके निकाल दिया. Sorted. So that way you have to build. These are the things which you want to do. So once you do this for a week, just one week, you'll be far more confident. I'm not saying कि आपको पूरा problems जो भी है एक ही बार हटेगा. ऐसा तो नहीं होने वाला है. But from this level to, see, if this is your depression level, this is your current state of happiness, it is slightly alter. And then you'll get to a point, that is the point where you'll start actually enjoying your preparation. So I'll take you there before June 1st week. I'll take you there. But before that, I want to put in this minimal efforts. जो भी है, ये schedule hours, आपको कितना चाहिए? मैं पूरा tracker बनवा लिया. But then you need to tell me आपको कितना hours चाहिए इसमें. How many hours would you actually need out of this? The same for auditing के लिए तो he did not do much. But इसके लिए तो he has mentioned, see, पूरा accounting standards के लिए तो 24 marks चाहिए. You can either do this or अपने accounts के साथ 20 मिलते हैं, नहीं तो आपको यहाँ से पूरा 20 marks मिलता है. So it's up to you, whatever you are comfortable, but don't break it because हमको पता है कि accounting standards में से 20 mark मिलने वाला है. But मुझे नहीं पता कि कौन से accounting standard इस बार पूछते हैं. So that will be slightly tricky. So if we are dealing with accounting standards, पूरा set लेते हैं, let's complete everything. So any standard whichever will come, we'll answer it. A 24 number से हम निकालते हैं कि 16 to 18 mark. Imagine the first 45 minutes, आप सीधा एक 24 mark का 20 mark answer कर लिया. then आपको एग्जाम इतना कंटेंट लगता है, it's like scoring that 100 runs in the first 10 overs without loss of any wicket. So that content is important. You are sorted, and when first exam is done, when you know that you are getting 55 in accounts, आपको तो आराम से होने वाला है. दोनों खाली 2 पेपर बचते हैं, and MCQ को भी we will focus a lot. So this way we'll move forward. ठीक है? So you just have to go back and update the tracker thing. And जब भी आपको कुछ doubts आते हैं, see यहाँ पे you need to fill in this revision slots also. His working is not able to do it, but I suggest you to do it. जो भी revision का है ना, mention कि done or not done. See, यहाँ पे लिखा था ना, not done, not done, not done. बीच में gaps आते हैं. There is no perfect tracker. The only perfect tracker is my reference tracker, which I'll be sharing it. उसमें सब कुछ रहता है, क्योंकि reference है. Like ICI का suggest answers रहते हैं ना. Nobody can write it.
Yes.
Your evaluator cannot write it suggest answers. वो आराम से लिखने के लिए suggest answer अच्छा रहता है. Exam condition में कोई भी नहीं लिखते. As simple as that. Okay. So, any other questions apart from this?
No, not yet.
Clear? So, I'm just summing it up quickly. One, you're accepting that you have work, so you cannot study for 10 hours because you don't have 10 hours. Clear? Second, you have to start building your work process in such a way that आपको July 1st से leave मिलना है. नहीं तो आपको not in 10 hours time, but you will be stressed unnecessarily. We'll have to deal that problem, which is not advisable. So get ready by July 1st. Even July 1st से मिलने से भी 300 hours बहुत अच्छा time मिल जाएगा. No problem. Now let's start with incremental approach. कल आप pick up करो एक chapter. खाली 2 घंटा. आप focus only on the 2 hours. Don't focus on 2 months क्या नहीं पढ़ा. Don't focus on next 2 months क्या पढ़ने वाला है नहीं पढ़ने वाला. छोड़ दो. Now is now. You can only have control now. Starting at 5 o'clock, 5:50, पढ़ लो. Leave it, revise. Start at 6. पढ़ लो 50 minutes, 10 minutes revise. बीच में probably you might lose some deviation. ठीक है. 10 minute का concentration lose होता है. ठीक है. No issues. See, don't do double damage to you. It's like compound interest. Interest लगा हुआ. It's like compounding penalty. आज 1 घंटा पढ़ा था. And don't then penalize that with the next hour. हो गया, एक घंटा खत्म हो गया. Next hour, go back and study. Okay? So one, अभी तो ये होने के बाद immediately 1 घंटा पढ़ो, ठीक से. 1 hour, study properly, pick up something, study SM first chapter. I'm giving it to you. Don't think about it. SM first chapter, just सीधा 1 घंटा में पढ़ लो. Momentum build हो जाएगा. ठीक है? बाद में कल के लिए plan करो. Tomorrow, ping me after 3 days. Ping me after 3 days. क्या चल रहा है? 3 घंटा पढ़ो. Only 3 hours. The second study hour, I'm not asking you. आप देख लो. होगा कि नहीं होगा, देख लो. First study hour, tomorrow, day after, and day after, 3 hours. After 9 hours, ping me. With a fresh set of hours. I hope this will help. This will help, right? So this is fine for you. Any other questions?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, right? Okay. I'm ending. Thank you, Prachita. Chalo then. Bye. All the best.
Thank you.
Yeah.